The painting shows a city corner at night. It's late, maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. The street is empty, quiet, washed in a kind of dull, dark color that isn't quite black, but the color of old pavement. All the other shops are closed, their windows dark. But on the corner, there is a diner, and it is full of light. It's not a warm light, not like a fireplace or a lamp in a living room. It's a flat, fluorescent light, the kind that shows everything exactly as it is. It spills out onto the sidewalk in a long, neat rectangle, like the diner itself is a lantern placed on the street. Inside, there are 4 people. Let's just look at it for a minute. Let the picture settle. There's a man in a dark suit, sitting alone, his back to us. He's hunched a little over his coffee. He could be anyone. He's just a shape, really. Across from him at the counter, a man and a woman sit together, but not quite together. The man is in a suit, too, a fedora on his head. He's holding a cigarette, looking down at the counter. The woman beside him is in a red dress. She's looking at something in her hand, maybe a coin or a pill, her fingers delicate. Their faces are calm, but not happy. They are not talking. They are just there. Behind the counter is the diner worker in a white uniform and cap. He is bent over, wiping down the clean, dark wood of the counter. He is caught in the middle of a simple task. That's all that's happening. No one is laughing. No one is crying. No one is fighting or embracing. It is a scene of such quiet, it's almost loud. This is our place to rest for a while. First, notice the silence. You can almost hear it. The hum of the lights, the faint clink of a coffee cup being set down on a saucer, the soft scratch of a cloth on countertop, the silence of people who don't need to fill the air with words. It's not a lonely silence unless you decide it is. It can just be a quiet space, a pocket of stillness in a city that is always moving, always noisy. Here, in this bright box, the noise has stopped. The race is paused. These people are not going anywhere for the moment. They are simply being. Think about the light. It doesn't hide anything. It doesn't create soft shadows or golden glows. It just is. It shows the curve of the woman's neck, the line of the man's shoulder, the shiny surface of the counter, the jars of pickles and condiments. In this light, everything is allowed to be ordinary. There is no drama, no special effect. It's the light of here is what is. And in accepting that light, there is a kind of peace. You don't have to pretend to be anything more or anything less than what you are in this moment. Tired is allowed. Quiet is allowed. Being separate, even while sitting next to someone, is allowed. Look at the people. They are not interacting, but they are sharing this space. They are each in their own world. The man with his coffee is alone with his thoughts. What are they? We'll never know. Maybe he's worrying about a bill. Maybe he's just enjoying the feeling of a warm mug in his hands. Maybe his mind is perfectly, peacefully blank. The couple, are they a couple? Are together in their apartness. They share the same light, the same late hour, but their experience is their own. The man with the cigarette isn't looking at the woman. The woman isn't looking at him. They are giving each other the gift of not having to perform, not having to talk. There is a respect in that. Sometimes the deepest form of company is when you can be silent with another person. And the worker, he is doing a simple, necessary thing, cleaning a counter that is already clean. There is a rhythm to it, a purpose. In the middle of the night, when the world sleeps, he is here, maintaining order in this small kingdom of chrome and glass. There is dignity in that, a focus on the task at hand that keeps the mind from wandering into trouble. His job right now is to make this surface clean, and so he does. Now, look outside. The world out there is dark and empty. The windows of the buildings across the street are black. There are no cars, no people walking dogs, no birds. It is a void, but that's not scary. It's just empty. It makes the lit-up diner feel even more like a sanctuary, an island. You are safe inside the light. The darkness outside isn't a threat. It's just a frame. It holds this little scene for you to look at. It says, everything else can wait. Just look at this. There's a strange comfort in the geometry of it all. The curve of the diner's window is a perfect, clean arc. The lines of the counter are straight. The stools are evenly spaced. The light forms sharp triangles and rectangles on the wall and floor. Even the people are placed like pieces in a still life. Nothing is messy or out of place. In a life that can feel chaotic and tangled, here is a place where everything has its order. It's a visual sigh. You don't have to untangle anything here. It's already arranged. Come back to the feeling of the time, the in-between time. It's not day with all its demands and errands and conversations. It's not the busy night with dinners and parties and shows. It's the deep night, the time when the world has wound down. This is the time for the people who are between things, between shifts, between journeys, between sleep and waking, between one thought and the next. It's a pause, a breath held. In this pause, there is no pressure to be productive or social or cheerful. You can just exist, like the man with his back to us. You can just be a shape in the light. Imagine the temperature outside, probably cool. Inside, probably warm from the coffee machine and the lights. Not too warm, just enough. The air inside might smell of old coffee and grease and cleaning fluid. Real smells, honest smells. You sit on one of those stools. It's cool, solid chrome under you. You rest your elbows on the counter. It's smooth, cool formica. You order a coffee. It comes in a thick white mug. You wrap your hands around it. The heat soaks into your fingers. You take a sip. It's bitter and hot. This is all there is. This feeling, this cup, this light, this quiet. The painting doesn't ask anything of you. It doesn't tell a story that you have to figure out. Are these people sad? Are they lonely? Are they tired? Maybe. But the painting isn't about answering that. It's just showing you a moment, a slice of late-night life. It's saying, this exists. And in simply acknowledging that this quiet, lit-up diner exists with these people in it, you connect with something steady. We spend so much of our lives rushing from one feeling to the next, from one problem to the next, trying to be happy, trying to avoid hurt. We look for big meanings and dramatic changes, but here, in this painting, there is no big meaning. There is no drama. There is just a counter, and some people, and the late, late hour. And in that justness, there is a deep rest. It's like the world has been simplified. All the complications, all the conversations, all the worries, they are outside, in the dark. In here, there are only a few elements: light, shadow, form, and the small, slow actions of being human, having a drink, sitting down, cleaning up. There's a freedom in that simplicity. You don't have to solve the whole puzzle of your life right now. You just have to sit. You just have to breathe. You just have to notice the way the light reflects off the tomato ketchup bottle. The people are separate, yes, but their separation isn't a tragedy. It's a fact, like the fact that the counter is long or the street is dark. We are, in the end, alone with ourselves. And this painting doesn't make that seem scary. It makes it seem calm. It's okay to be in your own company. It's okay to have your own private thoughts. The woman in red isn't frantic. She is absorbed in her own small world. There's a strength in that, a self-containment. The diner itself is like a ship sailing on a sea of night. The people inside are the crew and the passengers, each in their own role, carried along by the hours. There's a destination. Morning will come. But for now, they are here in the middle of the dark, and the ship is sound, and the lights are on. There's a trust in that, a trust that the night will pass, that the coffee will be refilled, that the counter will be wiped, that you will move on when it's time. But for now, you can stop rowing. You can just float in this pool of light. So let your mind sit on one of those stools. Let the quiet of the scene seep into you. Feel the simplicity of the objects, the round shoulders of the coffee urns, the straight lines of the window frames, the soft curve of the men's hat brims. There is no confusion here. Everything is exactly what it appears to be. This is the gift of the scene. It asks for nothing. It expects nothing. It is a complete and self-contained world. You can look at it, and for a few minutes, your own world can become a little more self-contained too. Your own worries can sit down at the counter. They don't have to shout. They can just be there in the light, quiet and accepted, like the man with his back to us. You don't have to fight them or figure them out. You can just acknowledge them, and then let your eyes move on to the simple, clean line where the wall meets the ceiling. It's just a diner. It's just some people. It's just night. But sometimes, just is more than enough. Sometimes, just is everything you need. A clear space, a neutral light, a place to wait out the dark without any fuss, a moment where nothing happens. And in that nothing, you can find a full, deep, and peaceful breath. If this quiet corner felt like a place you could visit for a moment, if that feeling of the late-night pause stayed with you, then you know where to find more of it. Right here. This channel is like that diner window, a place to come, sit for a while, and just look at things, letting the noise outside fade away. If you'd like the light left on for you, consider subscribing. It's like pulling up a stool and saying you'll be back. And if this particular view resonated with you, giving that like button a tap is like a nod to the person next to you at the counter, a quiet way of saying, yeah, I see it too. Maybe you'd like to keep this scene in your own space, to have that pocket of calm light on your wall, a reminder that stillness is always available, even in the middle of everything. For that, I've left a link for you in the description below. It'll take you to a place where you can find prints of this painting and others like it, so you can have your own permanent window onto a quiet moment. For now, the counter is wiped clean, the coffee pot is full, and the lights are on. I'll be here looking at the world through this particular window, and I hope to find you here again, sitting in the quiet, the next time the hour grows late. Until then.